an example. I am a lawyer. That is what I am, not who I am. Because yes, you might say, yes, I study law, so that I am a lawyer, okay? That is what I am. But then the question will be that, am I a lawyer with integrity? Or I lack it? Am I arrogant, haughty, pompous and self-conceited, full of himself? Or I am humble, modest, and considerate of others? Am I morally bankrupt, reckless and irresponsible? Or I am morally upright, disciplined and self-control? Am I honest or dishonest? All of these raise questions about who I am. Okay, so, and of course, what people even think we are, and what they think or what they believe they do about us is our reputation. Okay? But that may or may not even be who we truly are. Because sometimes you find that some people, they live two-faced life. There are one thing when people are around and something else when people are not. And so character is, reputation is what people believe they know us to be. And now when the two agree, which means who you truly are, which is your character and your reputation is the same, then you will say that you have the integrity disconnect between your character and your reputation. You are now really a good person, but people thought you are good. Then it means that you are a hypocrite. It means that you are deceiving us. And so we are challenging you that as you are developing what you are or what you would want to pay closer attention to who you truly are. And those are to be determined by the positive traits that you have acquired as you continue to grow. You should eschew vices and every kind of behavior. Youthful exuberance is not an excuse of defense. Above and stay away from illicit drugs. Yahoo practices, whether you call it Yahoo, or you say it is 419, or Yahoo Plus, you should stay away from all of these for whatever purposes. Prostitution or all other forms of immoral practices and loose living, gangsterism, cult and occult practices, friends and companions with bad influence, and the rest of them. And it is distressing because some of the things that we hear now is quite shocking. I think maybe from primary, secondary schools, some of us have become, introduced to some of these bad behaviors. And I heard even our PTA, the chairman also say, he told us he cut people's life short. Okay? Even when they don't die yet, they are not likely going to amount to much. Okay? And you don't want to lose yourself to learn bad lessons. So please believe us when we say that it is better to stay on the right path, okay, than to be a deviant or begin to do all of these terrible things that some people might not do. So, having ability of potentials is not enough. Ziegler says ability can take you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Intelligence is not enough. Because Martin Luther King Jr. also tells us that intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. And Theodore Roosevelt also added that to educate the person in the mind, but not in moral, is to educate the menace to society. Okay? And I'm sure we know that. Because if you are an educated thief, it's a problem. If you are a medical doctor but you are bent in character, you will do all manners of bad things with your medicine. If you are a lawyer and you are also deficient in character, you will be a problem for all of us. And that goes for all kinds of engagements we can begin. Now let's quickly look at dreams and visions. And I tell them very quickly, young friends, okay, today you are young, but you are entitled to dream. And nothing costs money to dream. If you dream that in some years to come, you are going to be the president of Nigeria, who can arrest you for that? Only that you then say, well, keep working towards that dream. And with God on your side, one day will be that you then will be the president of Nigeria. Nigeria. So as human beings, we have been imbued with the capacity to dream and envision, engaging our sense of imagination and projection into the future. By this, we create force in our minds and desires and realities for the years ahead. Now, my young friends, can you hear me? So we can equal the bubbles. The dreams and visions guide our actions and inactions, our choices and decisions. They help us to focus. They reinforce our desire to succeed. In the absence of this, one can easily lose one's sense of direction, purpose, pride, and momentum. As Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 18, the gave man says, where there is no vision, the people perish. You know they tell us, if you don't have a destination in mind, everywhere you get to will look like this. You will think you are right. Because you don't really have the sense of direction, you don't know where you're going. But if you want to go to Elisha now, assuming you say you want to go to Elisha, and then you step out on the road, and then you turn to my right. Okay? I hope you know if you turn to the right, you'll be heading towards Ilefe, Ibadan, and the rest of them. And in fact, the more momentum you gather, the farther you are going to be away from Elisha. So, but you are not going to go very quickly. But if all that is Elisha want to go to, and then you ask the people, they say, Mr. Man, you are this your road. So that's a this your road. You have to now, face the opposite direction, then you need to go. If you take long, you might take short, but eventually you will arrive at Elisha. So that is why it is important that we should have vision. We should know where we are heading to in life. We should know where we want to get to, so that we can then keep that focus in mind. For the graduate, now your young boys and girls will possibly lead you to your name. You know you are just there like that. That's okay. But that's today. But it shouldn't remain like